Have you ever felt like you're the only one trying to do the right thing? Like you're walking a tightrope with danger on one side and your convictions on the other? If so, you're going to want to hear this story. It's a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, courage can shine in the most unexpected places. We're diving into 1 Kings chapter 18. Picture this, a land scorched by a severe 3-year famine. No rain, no food, just desperation. This is Samaria, ruled by the wicked King Ahab and his even more ruthless wife, Jezebel. She's on a rampage, systematically hunting down and killing the prophets of the Lord, the spiritual and physical. Climate is bleak, to say the least. In the midst of this chaos, God speaks to his prophet Elijah, the one who had declared this drought in the first place. The command is simple, yet terrifying. Go and present yourself to Ahab. It's a direct order to walk into the lion's den. Ahab has been searching for Elijah everywhere, and not to have a friendly chat. But Elijah, ever faithful, obeys. He starts his journey to face the king. Now, let's switch scenes to the royal palace. Ahab is in full-on crisis mode. His primary concern, not the starving people, but his horses and mules. He summons his palace administrator, a man named Obadiah. With a plan, let us split up and search every spring and valley for any scrap of grass to keep our animals alive. This is where the story gets really interesting. We get a little insight into who this Obadiah guy is. The Bible tells us he was a devout believer in the Lord. Think about that. He's the top administrator for the most wicked king in Israel's history, working right under the nose of Jezebel, the prophet killer. Talk about high pressure. But Obadiah isn't just a quiet believer, keeping his head down. The scripture reveals his secret, incredible act of courage. While Jezebel was on her murderous spree, Obadiah took 100 of the Lord's prophets, hid them in 2 caves, and secretly supplied them with food and water. 100 people in the middle of a famine. This wasn't a one-time act. It was a sustained, risky, and costly operation. He was using his position of power, his access, and his resources not for his own gain, but to preserve the servants of God. He was literally risking his life every single day. Imagine the logistics, the secrecy, the constant fear of being discovered. One wrong move, one suspicious servant, and it would all be over for him and the 100 prophets he was protecting. Yet, he did it anyway. Obadiah shows us that you don't have to be a fiery prophet on a mountaintop to be a hero of the faith. You can be a faithful servant right where God has placed you, even in a hostile environment. So, as Ahab goes one way and Obadiah goes another, searching for grass, something incredible is about to happen. Obadiah, the secret protector, is about to come face to face with Elijah, the public proclaimer, 2 very different men, both serving the same God with unwavering courage. What can we take from this? Obadiah's story is a powerful call to action. It challenges us to look at our own lives, our jobs, our resources. How are we using what God has given us? Are we just trying to survive? Or are we looking for opportunities to provide for and protect others? Obadiah could have made excuses. It was too risky, too expensive, too difficult. But he chose faith over fear. He chose to be a provider in a time of scarcity, a protector in a time of persecution. His example is so motivating. It reminds us that our faith isn't meant to be lived only in safe spaces. It's meant to shine in the darkness, to bring life in the midst of famine, to be a source of provision when everyone else is hoarding. It might be the Obadiah in your workplace, your community, or your family. You have a unique position and unique resources. Be encouraged today. Ask God how you can use what you have to make a difference for His kingdom. You never know whose life you might save. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that dives deep into the incredible stories of the Bible. See you next time.